Hello friends, Jai Shri Ram. This is a data-driven analysis of Donald Trump's new latest travel ban in Trump regime 2. How is it different from Trump regime 1? Well, in 1, he had a blanket ban on Islamic countries, and that did not look very secular. It did not send out a good message. But this time, he has done it in a better way, in a more secular way, and in a more organized way. So here is some data-driven analysis of his travel ban. First of all, he said there are 3 lists of countries, together 41 countries. Out of them, 11 countries are in red list. Out of them, 7 are OIC countries. OIC means Organization of Islamic Cooperation. So OIC countries are declared Islamic countries, means where state religion is Islam. So obviously Donald Trump doesn't like these countries, and basically nobody likes them. So these are those countries which have predominantly Muslim population, and even the state religion is Muslim. For example, the biggest Muslim population in the world is in Indonesia, our neighbor. And of course, we have a lot of neighborhood of Islamic countries. So nobody likes them, including Donald Trump. But in Trump 1, he had restricted travels from these Islamic countries alone, and that is why it attracted a lot of criticism. Whereas this time it's not getting as much criticism, although the number of countries have increased, because he has done it in a more secular way. So 11 countries which are in the red list, out of them only 7 are OIC, 4 are non-OIC countries. Then out of the orange list countries, 1 is a OIC country, which is Pakistan, by the way. All others, 9 other countries are non-OIC countries, and that's why he has not faced so much of criticism. Besides, one of these countries is even Russia, which is considered to be very cozy with Donald Trump. He has proven everybody wrong. See, Russia is in orange list, just with Pakistan, by the way. And in the yellow list, out of 20 countries, 7 are from OIC and 13 are non-OIC. So you will realize a pattern over here that 36% of the banned countries, means almost 1/3 of the banned countries, are OIC countries, and 2/3 of them are non-OIC countries. These are non-OIC countries. Okay, and that is why Donald Trump is not facing too much of criticism this time. Then what is the basis of banning travel from these countries? What are the concerns of the US? So there are 3 concerns. First concern is security concern. US says that these countries do not vet the migrants properly. Vetting means what? To analyze to do a background check of that person. So these countries don't do a background check of the migrants. That is the main concern of the US. Now those people can then be associated with terrorism, criminal activities, and can be potential threats to the US. Okay, and that's the first concern that US has. It's not the religion, it is security. But if those people which are dangerous for the US come from Islamic countries, then probably the Islamic countries should think about it, that why are so many people from that one madhab are so radicalized. But the basis of this ban is not religion. Second is vetting process. So they say that, how should you scan the people who are migrating to the US? So suppose somebody from Afghanistan is migrating to the US, then what does Donald Trump expect? That the Afghanistan government should be vetting them properly. The adequacy of the country's passport issuance and security practices. So when you want to travel to the US, you first have to take a passport from India, right? So India should be vetting me properly, right? Do a proper background check of me, see whether there is any police case over me, then interview me properly, see my inclination. Am I radical Islamist? Am I against any particular group of people like Jews? Or am I against a particular religion like probably Christianity? Or am I against some countries like the Western countries? Then I should not get passport in my country, right? So this is what is called as vetting process. So this should be done. And secondly, information sharing with the US. So if somebody is traveling to the US, then that country should be giving a proper information about that person. Okay, and if this is not happening, then those countries find themselves in red, yellow, or red, orange, or yellow list. And the third thing is citizenship by investment. Here the number is wrong, I'll correct it. Concerns that programs like citizenship by investment could be exploited by the individuals seeking to bypass security measures. So basically, what is there is Donald Trump very recently announced gold card citizenship. So just like previously we had green card, now Donald Trump said just spend some money, put some money in the economy of the US, and you will get a yellow card, or you can say golden card. So that is citizenship due to your investment. And previously also this policy was there, and many other countries, especially in the Europe, they do this. But the US's investment was only like 4 crore rupees. Now we have to invest around 20 to 25 crore rupees, then you get the citizenship of the US. And I think that is very much fair, because a lot of bad people, bad actors used to come into the US due to this, and they did not invest so much, and all the investment was also very much focused onto their community, so it did not help US at all. So Donald Trump has stopped that, and he has come up with this thing that, see, okay, citizenship by investment, he has made a little costlier, a lot costlier actually. He has made it 5 times costlier. And then what he has said is that even for that, the countries from red list won't be allowed. Countries from orange list will be scrutinized very thoroughly, and countries from the yellow list are being warned, please improve your vetting process, otherwise we'll put you in orange or red list. So this is about citizenship by investment. Now, how is the grouping done? What is red list countries? So red list countries are facing a complete entry ban. People from those countries cannot enter into the US. Full stop. Orange list are those countries from which people are allowed, but not for fun, not on tourist visa, not on immigrant visa, only for business. If they have some business to do in the US, then they will be allowed, and even for that they will be scanned very thoroughly. So there will be a mandatory in-person interview, and of course the in-person interviewer might be a white person, they might have some prejudice against you, and you may get cancelled, and it's for good. Every country should be having it. For example, if India has an immigration policy, the immigration officer, I expect them to be hardline nationalist person, so that they might be having some perspective about Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, so be it. And this is how it should be. It is a matter of national security. This is how it should be. So even in the US, they will be having in-person interviews. Now, US people are not very thorough with their nationalism and all, but okay, I mean, it's still a step forward. At least the process is in place. I would personally expect an absolute hardliner, right-winger, nationalist person should be the interview officer over there, immigration officer. But I don't know whether US will be able to do that, but at least this is a step in the right direction. And yellow list of countries are those countries from which immigration is currently allowed, but they have been warned that, in the next 60 days, means next 2 months, you improve your vetting process, otherwise you're on our radar, probably will put you in the orange list or maybe in the red list. So just be careful. Okay, so this is what is the whole data driven analysis of it. See, 1/3 of the countries in the world are Islamic countries, and out of all these banned countries also, almost 1/3 of the countries are OIC or Islamic countries. So this is a very, very organically created list. There is no problem in this list at all. I don't think this is driven by prejudice in favor or against Islam. So there is nothing about Islam over here. These countries should also understand that why are all the bad actors coming from one madhab only. So that madhab has to introspect. But the policy is absolutely correct. It's absolutely secular. If you agree with this, then please do spread this video with others. I've tried to keep it very short this time, and also this PPT will be available in the video description. Until next time, this is Amit signing off. Jai Shri Ram. Thank you so much for seeing the video till the end. It does mean a lot to me. Could you also please see the video description? It has index, link to the study material, And also, if I've shown any products in this video, then the purchase links to those products. The comment section is open for your suggestions and also for your doubts. I always answer to the first 100 comments on every single video. If you want to support my work, here's my QR code or my UPI ID is amit.shirasao@upi. Until next time, this is Amit signing off. Jai Shri Ram.